Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hafeezat. I am a current events and lifestyle YouTuber, vlogger, Instagrammer, social media influencer, marketer, everything on this very here web platform. And I'm here today to talk about wellness. Now, I am not an expert on these things. I'm gonna give that disclaimer first, because if you try these things and they don't work for you, that's not my fault. What I'm trying to give is just tips and tricks that I think have kind of allowed me to recenter myself, get back from depressive episodes and whatever the case may be. And it might sound a bit gimmicky and markety, how self-care has become very commodified recently and capitalized recently, but I generally do think that these things are just nice for overall body wellness and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so like I said, I am not an expert in this, and I'm also not the best when it comes to continuously putting these practices into place, but I always try my best to, because this semester has been tough. I talked about it in one of my last videos. I am tired of just university in general, and it has taken a toll definitely on my mental and my well-being to days that I just don't feel like doing anything. And I think that a lot of people can relate to that, whether you are in college, in high school, or you are 30, 40, working from home, or not even working from home, working outside during a pandemic. It's really tough times. And I was talking to somebody about this actually. It's really fascinating to kind of see just how shifting our position in the world to be from outdoors to mainly inside, how much that has truly impacted us in terms of productivity, mental wellness, interactions with other people, etc. You would think that such a slight shift wouldn't cause such a major impact, but it really has. And in order to combat that negative impact, we need to continue to pour into ourselves, pour wellness into ourselves, pour just love and care and support into ourselves. So the first thing that I will always encourage folks to do is take time off. Take time off. This is something that I implore you to do. I have skipped so many classes this semester. I've skipped more classes this semester than probably I have in my past 2 years of undergrad. Sorry, mom and dad, if you see this. I'm tired. I told my parents, I'm tired. I don't want to be in class. I don't want to learn. I don't want to do these things. And I've skipped class strategically, so I make sure that I'm not missing something so significant that it impacts me anyway. And I think I'm doing fairly well. For the most part. But yeah, so take time for yourself, whether that means, okay, I'm just not gonna log on Zoom today. I'm gonna send an email to my professors, let them know that I'm just taking a day off for myself, just a little mental break, and do that. Or if you're telling your boss, hey, I'm not feeling well, I can't come into work, or whatever the case may be, because if we don't give ourselves time to recharge and stuff, then there's no way that we can continuously work in a quick, fast-paced environment without getting burnt out, without getting tired, without feeling bad, essentially. So take time off whenever and wherever you can find it. Temple now and a bunch of other schools are now canceling spring break in order to kind of curb I guess people traveling out for spring break. But first of all, people are still traveling regardless. People are still traveling regardless. I have people who are in Mexico, California, Cancun, not Cancun, I just said Mexico, Miami, all these different places right now, and this is even without, the schools stopping travel. So people are still gonna do what they gotta do, whatever. But the canceling of spring break was something that was very irky to me, just because one, it's not gonna be effective, but two, canceling that week break that we get between our long semester is very detrimental to our well-being, because how can you expect us to work from January through May with no break whatsoever in between? We're going to die. So I personally am going to make myself my own spring break. I'm going to hopefully try and email my professors, let them know, hey, I'm not feeling this. I need a week off from this week, from this day to this day. Please let me do the assignments ahead of time if there's any assignments that I'm going to miss this week or whatnot, and I will do them and I will turn them in, whatever the case may be. Hopefully my professors are willing to make a plan with me. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. But one, that is that. Two, I've heard some universities talking about they're going to be making like wellness weeks or something like that. And that's all fine and dandy. But giving us one wellness week in the span of a 14-week semester doesn't do anything for me. It does not, which means I will take more time for myself outside of that wellness week. And that's what I encourage you all to do. The second thing that I always try to do is clean up my space. I'm very bad at this. But once I'm done with it, I feel so much better. I have a habit of letting things get into disarray for like a good 2-3 weeks with me just not touching it. And I feel as if I do this for 2 reasons. One, because I'm lazy and I don't want to do anything. Actually, 3 reasons. 1, because I'm lazy. 2, I don't have time to dedicate to cleaning everything. And 3, I kind of feel some sort of satisfaction when like I finally hunker down and get into cleaning, that I clean everything and everything's just like spick and span and it's like a really drastic before and after. I just love that. I don't know why I love it, but I do. So cleaning your space. Cleaning your space is very, very important, because if you don't have a clean space, I just don't think you will feel good about where you're living. You're gonna be like, oh no, I live in such a dirty space, I'm a dirty person, all of those things. When you're really not a dirty person, you're just going through something right now. Even if it's not cleaning the entire space, but it's just making your bed and cleaning off your desk, and that's it, that's fine. Or if it's just putting in a load of laundry and that's it, that's fine. Or if it's just washing your dishes, if that's all you can do, just do that one step and I promise you, you'll feel a lot better. And also sometimes cleaning can be therapeutic. I cleaned my bathroom yesterday. I don't like cleaning my shower, but I like cleaning my toilet and I like cleaning my sink and I like cleaning my floor. And it's very nice to do. I just get in, I'm just like, So I was doing that. And I think that it was nice. It was nice for me to just kind of get that out of the way. And then like you feel a lot better. You feel a lot cleaner. And you know, they all say if you have a cluttered space, you're gonna have a cluttered mind. And I wholeheartedly agree. Every time I see it, I just kind of feel a bit discombobulated. If I'm just shoving things to the side off my desk where I can have like a space to work, I don't feel truly ready to work because I see it. Like I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna show you. This is how truthful it gets on my YouTube channel, period. I'm gonna show you right now. So as you can see, I have this mess of a desk right now. So I literally shoved this to the side right before the interview that I had today. So yeah, that's how that's looking. I have like, yeah. So as you can see, it's not good because like I was looking at it and I was just like, that's not cute. That's not cute at all. So all is this to say, clean your space. Clean your space. I'm gonna clean that today. I already have a cleaning plan today, so I'm gonna clean that today. But clean your space. It really does wonders. Yeah. The third thing that I would say, and this isn't for everybody, but for me, what I do for wellness, candle burning. I love candles. I love candles a little too much. I spent $80 on candles back in August because Bath and Body Works was having a sale on their 3-wick candles. And you know, those 3-wick candles are like originally 24 something. I got them for like $14, $15. Yeah. So I bought like 8 of them. And I gave a couple away. I gave one to a friend, I gave another one to my boyfriend, but everything else is mine. I also recently got a candle from Marshalls. If you go to Marshalls or like Home Goods or whatever, they have really good candles for really cheap prices. Like, I got this candle. Can you focus on the candle? All right. I got this candle, and it is vanilla bean and berry, and it is how many ounces? It's 15 ounces, but it was $10. $10. Wait, come on. Is it gonna go? There we go. It's inverted, but you can see it was $10. It was $10. Whereas you get this candle from Bath and Body Works, and it is 14.5 ounces for double the price. So if you're gonna get candles and you're not crazy like me and love Bath and Body Works as much as I do, get candles from places like Target or Marshalls or Home Goods or whatever, because they will get, like, this is so good. It's so good and it's so big, and I still have a good enough burn or whatever. So there's that. Bath and Body Works, if you see this, please sponsor me. Like, I don't want to do brand deals. That is not in my ethos as a social justice advocate. However, the only brand deal I will ever do is with Bath and Body Works, because I love their stuff so much. I love their hand sanitizers, I love their soaps, I love their candles. Like, Bath and Body Works, please sponsor me. I will make you money if you give me money. That is all. Yeah, so candles, I think, really set the mood, especially after you've cleaned your room, because it just gives you a nice clean feel. I don't know how to explain it, especially if you have like a linen scent candle or like a warm scented candle. Like, perfect, absolutely perfect. So like, if you're done cleaning your space and then you light a candle that smells like ocean breeze or like cucumber, lemon, lime, like, perfect. Absolutely perfect. It really sets the mood, sets the tone. And what you can even add on top of that, playing some jazz music behind in the background. Jazz music, amazing. I really love jazz and lo-fi hip hop beats when I want to be calm. I also love like coffee shop music. It just really brings a sense of warmth to me. So to have that coupled with a to have that coupled with a lit candle, it just does something to me, just something to my senses. It makes me feel ready to like either relax or just ready to, you know, continue my day if I still have some things that I got left to do. I always forget that music is the thing that brings me to like concentrate, but this will serve as a reminder for me now that if I want to do my work, just throw on some jazz and then I'm good. I also recently bought a new candle lighter, very excited. It's coming in hopefully this week, and it's an electric one, so I no longer have to be scared that I'm gonna burn my finger with the flame. I can just like press the button and then it goes. So that's great, awesome. Speaking of candles, another thing that I wanna talk about is showers. I don't know about you, but I love warm showers. They are so nice, so relaxing, so amazing. When I'm feeling sad and like I've just had a good cry, instead of like going to bed immediately, what really helps me is turning off all the lights in my bathroom, turning on like one candle or two candles, and then turning on like the shower to get the steam and everything like that, and then going in for that. And then I'll play some music. Most of the time when I'm feeling sad, I play Ariana Grande. And the reason why I play Ariana Grande is because, one, I love her voice. She's an amazing stan. And then two, a lot of her music is about kind of just feeling your feelings. Like Imagine, Needy, Breathin', all those songs, like those songs are what get me like to feel through how I'm feeling in this current situation, instead of kind of just masking it. So I will go into the shower, I'll just let the water run. Like, I'm not even like, like I'll clean, yeah, but like most of the time I'll just kind of like stand there and just kind of like, you know, rub. That's a little sensual, but like, you know, just rub. So I'll just do that, and I'll have like the candles lit. So like as you're in the shower and the steam is going and like the candle is like emulating, or it's, as the candle is going, the scent starts to kind of envelop, especially if you're using like a warm scented candle. So like this one recently, like I showed, like has like been the best thing ever when it comes to showering in the dark, because the warm scents just kind of like engulf you and they just make you feel so cozy and loved. I love warmth, I love warmness. And it's funny because my favorite season is fall, and you wouldn't equate fall to warmth, but fall has a lot of warm colors. Fall, you get to wear a lot of warm sweaters and shoes and scarves and hats. Like, I love it. I love it so much. And especially a nice sunny fall day is like the best day ever. So that's the vibes that I get when I light a warm candle especially if I'm like in the shower, kind of just like feeling my feels, going through the moods, all those things. So take showers. Showers are very important because hygiene, hello. But two, I honestly will guarantee, this is one thing that I can guarantee, when you finish taking a shower, you will feel lighter. You will feel so much better. No matter what situation you're in, you will feel so much better after you take a shower. Another thing that I like to do for wellness is going outside. I have not done it as much as I want to during the pandemic. It's very easy to kind of stay inside and just do the work that you got to do, especially if you're a student. But recently I went outside to do a couple of meetings and my homework, and it worked out really well. And I've kind of challenged myself, you know, for the next upcoming weeks while the weather is still somewhat nice, to go outside every other day or so, just for like 10 minutes, just walk around campus, or even if I want to, like hop on the subway and then just walk around the city. So I think that's very, very important because one, we need fresh air. You know, we cannot just stay inside forever. We need the sun on our face, you know, vitamin D, vitamin C, I don't know which vitamins, I'm not a nutritionist, but all of the vitamins, you know, we all need that, especially right now. Especially since we're so stationary and indoors. At least I hope y'all are indoors. If you're not indoors, go indoors. And if you're getting tired of going indoors, which I'm very tired of being indoors, then that's why you go outside. And that's why you walk outside with your mask on, socially distanced, make sure that you're taking the necessary precautions, obviously, but just literally just bask in nature. Sounds very, very earth sign of me, I'm sorry, but like, it's true. Just be outside, be with the fresh air, listen to the breeze, listen to the trees rustling, look at the fall leaves. Oh my God, I love fall so much. I'm sorry, I'm gonna like gush about fall again, but I really love fall. I love fall weather, I love fall atmosphere, and it really makes me happy when I walk across like a bunch of brown and like orange leaves on the ground and just all the crinkling and everything. Like, it's great. Seeing them fall is just like beautiful. It's wonderful. So yeah, go outside. Please go outside, but go outside in a safe manner. Don't go outside to a club. Don't go outside to a party. Go outside to maybe get some groceries. Go outside to just take a little walk. Maybe have a friend go walk with you, as long as you've both been tested and you're negative and you haven't seen anybody else remotely. So yeah. And finally, to close this video off, one thing that has kept me grounded during this entire pandemic and just navigating this year has been speaking to friends and family. Now, family does not necessarily mean blood. You can definitely have chosen family that you would choose over your biological family. And I'm not shaming anybody about that, because not all biological family is the best sometimes. Unfortunately, we don't get to choose who they are, but we get to choose how we interact with them in our lives. So prioritizing the people that make you feel good over those who don't make you feel as good is very important when it comes to wellness. But then also talking to those people, trying to be in contact with them as much as you can. Just because you might not contact them in a couple of weeks doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad friend, you're a bad family member, or anything like that. It just means that you haven't felt the need to contact them at the moment. But if you're feeling a bit down and out and everything, a good conversation with a friend, a good cry with a friend or a family member, whether it's your biological family or your chosen family, depending on your relationships, it does a lot. If I didn't have like my boyfriend and my mom and my dad and my sister and my best friends chatting with me constantly throughout the weeks about how I've been feeling and everything like that, I'd probably be in a worse situation than I am now, because I think a lot of it would just kind of become pent up frustration and sadness that would like come out in the most ugliest of fashions. But instead, I've just been having little constant breakdowns every single day. So I mean, you can't always win, obviously. But if I didn't have my boyfriend, if I didn't have my friends or my family, if I didn't have them as a space to chat with, I would definitely feel a lot worse. And also, to add on to this, I know this is the last one, but to add on to this, try to seek, professional help as well, because these people, as much as they do love you, they're not professionals. And there's something about a professional that just will do it better for you. I just recently started therapy, and I'm gonna do a video on this in the near future once I continue to start it, because I'm still kind of in the beginning stages of it. But it was a really, not transformative session, but kind of just like, I felt seen. Because sometimes, you know, parents, friends, family, they can't always see how you're going through things and why you're going through certain things. But when I spoke to my therapist, she validated all of my feelings. She let me know that everything that I was feeling wasn't like, I wasn't making up in my head or anything like that. She made me feel secure in the fact that this is how I feel and why I feel the way I feel. So if you have the means, seek out these spaces in order to get professional help. And I'm gonna put links down below in order to like give more resources for folks who want to seek this help, especially because unfortunately therapy is still widely inaccessible, especially for people of color. So I'm going to do my best to put resources down in the description box that can help folks out with that. But yeah, so that's all that I have for today's video. If you have any other tips for wellness, please definitely leave them in the description box. Leave them down in the comments. I would love to see what you guys do for wellness. If you liked this video, please consider sharing it with other people. We have hit 300 subscribers, and I'm just like, ooh. 300 people subscribe to my channel. 300 people actually, like, you know, want to watch what I put out, and I think that's really amazing. So thank you so much for that. We are on the road to 1,000. It's gonna be a long journey, but I'm sure that we're gonna get there soon, and your support means the world to me, and your continued support would be even better. So please like it, comment, subscribe, and share it so we can break this little algorithm that's working against me, and other people can see my face and they can become interested in my videos, and then, you know, the whole cycle just repeats itself. But other than that, I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.